All right, so let's check this out. There was a surprise drop in September home sales as buyers were priced out. So our home buyers type. Okay, I'm just going to our home buyers tapping out. Pending home sales fell 2.2% in September compared with August, according to the National Association of Realtors. This was the first monthly decline that we've seen in 4 months on the pending home sales front. So it's all over, y'all. The market is about to crash. Also, I wanted to note that pending home sales were still 20.5% higher annually. So maybe it's not all over.
That's always the craziest thing is
yeah, let's take a look at a quote from Lawrence Yun, who's the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. He says, with persistent low mortgage rates and some degree of continuing job recovery, more contract signings are expected in the near future. Additionally, a second order demand with steadily arise as homebuyers who had not considered moving before the pandemic begin to enter the market. Some say that affordability from rising home prices might be what's triggered the pullback on sales. It could also be seasonality. But the benefits of, this is a quote from George Ratu. He's a senior economist at Realtor.com.
Ratatouille.
He said that the benefits of low interest rates have been completely erased by steep gains, especially in expensive urban areas. He goes on to say that as a result, we can expect affordability to play a much larger role in housing in the coming months as wage growth cannot keep up pace with rising home prices. So I also just heard a talk by David Childers, who is with Keeping Current Matters, and he said that homes are still affordable according to the math versus what the interest rates currently are. So in this report, they're saying that the unaffordability of homes has now surpassed those interest rate increases. So it's kind of a bit of a wait and see. A lot of realtors and realtor organizations are saying that it is the seasonality of home sales, that we're still way over what we were last year, and that they anticipate on that continuing. But we'll see what happens.
Well, and to add to that, because I have another article, but we're gonna skip it. That it goes into what's happening to the rebound. Is the rebound slowing? Is there going to be a rebound? But the biggest thing to me, the biggest point that article makes is that we missed the hot or heating up spring. We missed that, right?
Yeah.
So instead of having that kind of, things warming up in spring and the market getting going and then booming or speeding up in summer, we kind of missed that. So it all had to kind of catch up, like that thing. I don't know if you're old like I am, when you could do on a tape, if you're listening to old cassette and your little player, it would catch up, right? It's kind of like
very good impersonation of an old tape cassette. That was very good.
Well, it's burned in my memory since I had a tape player for most of my young life, and that was 40 something years ago. So, but my point is that we there wasn't even a slowdown. It was just a stop. We all stopped. We didn't know if we were essential. We didn't know if we were going to keep working. And people were like, well, I guess I'm not buying or selling a home. So that gap then had to be caught up. So that's an interesting part to me in watching it. And then kind of like if you want to go to Dusty's comment, she hasn't looked at her entire city yet. But last month in her zip code, the pendings were up over 96% over last year. And listings were down 36%. So that kind of heat has to keep going. And the interesting stat I watch is the disparity, or I don't know how you would classify this, but rates keep staying low, even though prices keep going up. When is the prices when prices keep going up, when is that going to be too much for the interest rate staying low? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. So that's in that article. The article is saying that, but David Childers is saying otherwise, and they've done similar math. So we may be at the flattening moment,
right? And that's where the rebound. I don't know. I think we've already rebounded. I think it's already proven that we can get through this, and now we're going to have to deal with the unknowns like forbearance and rental.
Burned. So I do want to let me read your headline of that article.
No one.
No, the article says, as pending home sales fall in September, concerns emerge about a housing rebound. And I thought that was an interesting headline, and I think hopefully we'll have time to cover that headline article. But I looked at that and I said, wait, why do we need to rebound? I don't get that. It doesn't seem like it needs to rebound.
No matter how you look at it, that we've already done the V-shaped thing, we've done the K-shaped thing, we've done all of those, and then it may reset, but it'll V-shape again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it'll just be more of a flattening, but yeah. But Melissa makes it a really good point. There was no heating up; it just went to madness in 5 seconds.
It was like from cold to molten lava.
Yeah, in that fast.
Yeah.
That snap was for the audio listeners, by the way. Go listen to us on all forms of podcasts out there.
Yes.